Hello. 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 Hello.
Whoa. Is this map above the clouds?
No idea.
Oh, do you see anything below here?
Well,
Hey, yo, what's up, my duty
yeah,
dog?
but just black outlines and clouds.
Yeah, the clouds and some... That's difficult.
Are you playing the PVZ sound?
Because, yes.
Fuck you.
Fuck
That team
you.
was the shit back in... eternities ago.
So play not coming. Can they know?
Right. We're only doing Vigil, right?
Yeah,
I assume
just Vigil.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Alright, by the way, you can make Joe Biden in TF2 now.
Yeah, I know.
You can what?
You can make a Joe Biden loadout in TF2 now.
Wait, I played sixes against you last time, cheesecake. Epic. You lost.
I lost or you lost?
You lost. It was with Luna.
Nice.
Luna, I think I'm a weepo or whatever.
Yeah, I don't really have the best team this season, to be honest. But
Oh.
they...
Yeah, most likely. I mean, in the sixes team we're like all mid players, but we're sandbagging like open. Cause funny.
Yeah, I've got the opposite problem. My team's like, a lot of them are like open level, so...
Oh.
Damn.
Well, actually,
Well, admin.
only two of them really. The others are pretty decent.
Well, admin said as long as we throw logs, we can play open. Like near the end.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Man, this map is huge.
It's Vigil.
Yeah, it's Vigil. Vigil, whatever. I say
Yeah.
Vigil. This map fucking sucks. I hate it.
No, it's not good.
I love this map.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's fast and it's not like AIDS in my opinion.
I finally got a specialized kill streak kit for my minigun, so I'm happy.
You just need to know how to play it, honestly. It's a good map if you do.
Yeah. Well, depends. Some people throw away first point, but others don't.
Yeah, no wonder people play all the way back here.
Yeah.
No, people, that's the normal one, but like, some people just don't hold first point at all. At least that's what I know from RGL.
Yep, you shouldn't hold first point. I'll get into it later.
It's like the worst.
I mean,
point to hold.
you can passive hold it behind the fence or whatever.
Yeah.
Like here.
It'd be a good idea if they're fucking go big brain crits and just spam you from like an angle.
That's actually quite difficult to do crits against that.
I mean, all you have to do is just like come all the way from down here, one sticky crit, probably get them out.
No, you hold like back here behind the thing so you can instantly go back to the top.
I mean, they can just like demon charge sticky like through this fence, which like stickies
Yeah,
are up
but
here.
people are behind here.
I mean, some people hold literally right here as well. Depends. It depends how they really hold, but you know.
Mayhaps.
Yeah. So you guys are slightly familiar with the map then, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I played it yesterday with Pyro. I think Big Fish's team, I think.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna get many more people, or should I just start?
I
no
don't
idea.
think we're gonna get more people. But I need to quickly be right back though, because I need to quickly get myself some food.
Yeah, it's fine.
Won't take like 5 minutes.
Snut, I don't know if you're here, but you should probably join the server.
Mhm.
On Discord. I don't know if Snut is here, but should probably join the server for a spectator. I mean, I can also screenshot the game if you want.
Yeah, you can share your screen. Yeah, that would be long.
Yeah. Yeah, it should work.
Oh, are you guys playing Div 6 or Div 5, by the way? You see the new div changes.
I haven't seen them yet, totally.
Hello, Shad.
Although, I assume, I don't know what Div 6 was. I think Div 6 is open and Div 5 is low, right?
Yeah, and Div 4 is also kind of low, I think.
Uh, I assume Div 5, but like, no idea.
Yeah.
My food is in the making, so
Um,
it will probably be like 20 minutes, but we can start
put
whenever.
aluminium in the microwave.
Why do you have 4,000 kills in that fucking Force Nature?
Wait, I do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Scrim gun.
I
Also, if
don't
you
want
join the
Blaze
server,
Help.
you don't have to watch the
Farming
screenshot.
kills.
no, I never found kills.
Yes. We understand.
Skirm gun. Why the fuck you have a strange specialized kill streak panic attack?
Why not?
Oh,
I have one.
actually, why not?
Buy me strange minigun.
No.
Isn't that cheap?
Yeah, it's like 2 keys.
Yeah.
I'll get the bolt
Cheap.
killer one. It's better.
I don't like butt killer.
Fuck you.
Butt killers I fucking despise using.
I like the festive minigun. 'cause
Yeah, that's a minigun's alright.
Festive everything is nice.
Not really. Like the
Well-
festive winger looks fucking.
you have to. No, that's devised.
Is
That's,
airplane
you have,
Yeah,
that's-
festivized. Yeah, but still, that still counts as.
I
a
don't
fucking-
think Airplay is coming. I don't know why he. I don't know why you would fucking arrange something and then not come. Like why? But
Because he too big brain for this.
too smart, honestly.
Bruh.
Dude,
The worst spy player.
he is like I don't know why, but like, man has massive ego.
Like, bro, I'll 1v1 this spy though. Like, bro, I'll MGE this fucking spy. He fucking sucks. Don't know why you got him as a merc. So some shit like that, man.
Oh my god, my ping.
Okay.
Actually, I know how I got 4,000 on this.
I think we're
I
playing.
mainly use it just for the jumps and eventually get kills.
Yeah, eventually.
Can't tell. I don't
By
know.
accident.
Can't tell. I think I'm playing against Fish's team in sixes today, but no idea. Would be epic.
Hey, do you like my heavy loadout?
No, your heavy loader sucks.
Bro,
Nice.
it's,
Nice shoot, my boy.
it's troll. It is troll, man. Yes.
I have a better demo man loader.
Men is troll. Yes.
You like?
Yeah,
Fucking angry bird, dude.
I one up that shit.
Oh my god, fucking.
How many of those do you have?
Why?
Objectors.
A few.
I just found the decal tool today, so I might make a new.
I have 2 procast ones.
I want to get a fucking decal so I can put a troll face in it.
I got a decal tool if you need one.
But I need a sign.
Oh, anyways, I
I
think
also
we
got
go to
about
funny
3 signs.
spectator mode.
Yeah, we can start if you want. I don't know, it's a good time.
That's unusual, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright. So offense on first point. Basically, generally teams don't hold first. If they are holding first, you want to punish them as much as you can. The high box is huge on this, so generally you want to do high bombs. Parachute is also a pretty good option. Just make the most of this, like height, because you can go like literally all the way up there. It's kind of insane. And then if they're holding here, you want to just pound them here. Get your heavy on car. He can just play car and then like push up and edge, use it and get loads of damage or whatever. But yeah, if they're holding here, generally it's such an easy hold to break that you can just get loads of kills, and then you want to immediately push into second. Most teams won't hold here though. Most teams will hold this area. So they'll be like in this area. If they're doing that, then the only thing you can really do, if your soldier can nip in like here and then go behind them like this and then go up and then force them, that's huge, because if you force them, you basically just ruin their second hold. Often though, teams will be wary of that and know that. So the other option, if the gun is outside here, you can spam the gun for free, and that will also be like something that you can steamroll into second a little bit. The other thing you want to do if nothing's really open is just like killing people on the flank and getting those kills, and then using that to get more spam ground. Yeah, generally, like people don't hold first, so they're just gonna be. You just need to get as much cap time as you can, and then they'll be leaving, and you want like as they're leaving, that's your time to like get things going. So you want your soldiers stuck in, because the second hold is super strong. So you want to try and get them before they can set up if you can, because once they're properly set up, this hold is a complete pain in the ass to break. So that's first point on offense. Second point, generally you have your sniper. If you haven't managed to like get them off this point and they're holding properly, you have your sniper kind of this area, playing these boxes, and he can also like peek a bit more aggro here as well. This, you need to be super wary of the sniper sight line, because has like, he will just always pretty much be in this spot. So if your sniper can learn the sight lines on this map, that's pretty helpful. Okay, pushing in second. Generally, never push this way really, because there's just a gun like there, and there's going to be like a soldier there, and the demo can easily spam down on you. It's like the same on Badwater. Like if you push tunnel, it's the same kind of push. Like I don't really recommend it. The other way is this way. This can work pretty well. Generally, there's a heavy like in here, so you can often get the heavy first by surprising him, and then. Yeah, if you like rotate, so you fake one way and then rotate left, you can catch them off guard sometimes. Yeah, like I said, it's really hard pushing this point just because of how strong a hold it is. So yeah, mainly like as soon as the teams allow you to like get up this far, then it's gonna be really easy for you to like pressure. Then you just getting this kind of distance is hard though. And like once you get even further than this, be careful of the soldier down here, by the way. Often he can just like jump up and go on your heavy, go on your demo even. So yeah, once you get like this far, then you just got so much spam and you can usually take this point. Your demo, if he wants to be super aggro, he can like jump around this corner, and this is just pure damage. Like if you just call it, just say like I'm going super aggro, and just jump like that, do that jumper here, and like spam here, and everyone just dies pretty much. And obviously you're on offense, so you can afford to take the death if you need it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this point on offense. I'm just gonna quickly go over offense, and then I'll go over defense, because offense is obviously like quicker to talk about. Alright, and then the second, sorry, the next point, take it up through like this way. Most teams will be holding here. Your demo usually just stickies this area, and then you have like your heavy hard peaks, and he can use this like I think it's called edge bug or whatever it's called. Just use this head bug, yeah, okay, head bug, and then just spam everyone for free really. Your flank will often want to be like playing on this left side, pressuring, and giving your sniper a sight line. You can also flank through dungeon. I don't really recommend it though, because most of the time teams will just have a soldier standing here, and he can easily just deny both you and the scout just standing here. It can catch teams off guard, but it's more of a gimmick than anything else. Like any competent teams will easily be able to shut this down because they know it's there. Yeah. So yeah, generally just give your flank space, and then once you've got space, you can just come in and Uber through. And this is like a fairly okay push to do. It's the second point that's a pain in the ass, and then the last point is also a pain in the ass. The other points generally are quite easy. I've also seen teams. I saw a team the other day. They held with their gun here, and they held like flank side. I don't really think that's a smart option. Main reason being is because if they do that, then you just push flank side, and then you can just like get kills easily here because everyone's going to be grouped up, and I think it's a fairly easy hold to push, especially if you get like your flank going in from behind. Also, your flank has dungeon, so you could even like you could freely walk a soldier down there with your scout, and then you could just completely sandwich them. So if they're holding like that, just punish them completely because it's not a good hold in my view. Yeah. All right. Next point. Okay, last point basically. This is also the hard. So it's second point is hard to push, and last point is also pretty damn hard to push. Often last you sometimes have to use like two Ubers because you'll use one Uber and they'll get the cart like here, and then you have to use another cart. You have to use another Uber just to get from the cart from there to here because this ramp is a pain in the ass. So yeah, it's a tricky point to push. Often you'll want your flank left side. Your sniper should be using this sight line, and your flank's job is just protecting your sniper. There's actually not a lot of reason going too much deeper than this. Obviously, if you can control this choke, control this health pack, that's going to be good for you guys. But generally on the flank, it's very risky going like much further than this, and it's kind of unnecessary because even if you get these two flank kills, the spawn's so close that you're only gonna have like what 9 seconds to do something, which is not a lot of time. I guess you can kill the flank, and then if you kill the flank, go in. But generally, there's gonna be a gun there, and it's gonna be super difficult. So yeah, there's like not a lot you can do on the flank. Another thing you can do is like orange room from like jump from here like around this corner. That can be pretty strong because they can't see you here, and they won't expect it. If you jump from left side, it's just really predictable, and they can see you like straight away. So yeah, often like your sniper, you can fairly easily give him the space, and then he can just snipe like that. And then you'll want like your combo pressuring up this way and just using these angles. Your demo is like a really nice angle here, so if you can protect your demo and give him enough space to get up here, then he can just spam, and he's just gonna pressure. Once you get enough pressure, you should be able to like get a force or get something done with that. What else? Yeah, also like you might wanna sometimes like if you're just waiting around because you don't have Uber, or you're waiting for something, or you're waiting for a force, you might not want to wait down here. You might want to wait like up here is generally what people do, because if you're like down there, you can easily get spammed or like flanked, where it's kind of a bit more safe just holding around here. Yeah. So that's most of offense in a nutshell. So I'm gonna spend way more time on what's important really. Like offense is just standard stuff, right? I'll go to the start. So again, the best holds are... Oh, what the hell was that? Okay. The best holds are second and last, so you want to make sure that you have good holds in second. And that's the reason why you don't really want to commit to first. Because if you commit to first and you lose loads of players, you're not going to have a good second hold, because they're just going to steamroll and take your second for free. So yeah, I generally recommend you have either your gun here or you have your gun passive. Gun here is good because it will deny any jumpers, but if it seems smart, instead of just jumping for the med, they'll just shoot your gun because it's in the open. It's like a more aggressive spot. So the other spot is just putting your gun here. Make sure, like I said before, a soldier is not allowed to go tunnel and flank you. That's really bad because then you basically, like, the whole reason you're doing this hold is so you have a good hold on second. So if they force your med, it's terrible for your team. That's what happened to my team the other day, which is why I was annoyed about it. Anyways, you want to have like your flank this side, and your job, just first point, is just delaying the cart. So just getting any spam on the cart that you can. Your demo will probably want to put traps like on the cart just to delay it a bit longer. Or your demo can also put traps like on this right side, because generally people will just sack out and not think about traps for some reason on this map. Yeah, the other thing your demo can do is trap like anywhere this area, because people might just jump in and land here and then you just get a free kill. Yeah, like you at the start of the point, you might want your sniper a bit aggro so you can get some like free picks on the cart and slow them down, or maybe get like some picks on the jumpers. But then you want make sure your sniper's safe in here. Like later on, you don't want to lose your sniper. Your flank should be out. Like they can go fairly deep, but just as long as they don't die. As a soldier, I like to just use this time to build a conch. So I will try my best just to do damage. I don't care if I kill anyone or not. I'm just gonna get a conch up so I have it ready for second, and that's just gonna make my hold even stronger. Yeah, so just delay the cart as much as you can. Try not to die, and then just back off as soon as they get to like, I don't know, like this kind of area. And you want to just be relieving, maybe a bit earlier than that, actually, maybe like here. Then you want to be leaving and holding second. Alright, so second point is extremely strong hold. Probably the strongest, in my opinion, it's the strongest hold out of all of them. Last is also pretty strong, but I feel like you can get a better hold on second if you can do it properly. Like last is, there are ways of breaking last, whereas there's not a lot of ways of breaking this as long as your like sniper doesn't die. Yeah. So just have your soldier here. Your soldier just spams down like this. If he wants, he can commit a bit, but you know, like you don't need to. You can literally just stand there. And the thing about standing there is you can just jump up. When your team needs help, they can just jump. You can just jump up and do some damage, and that's going to help your team a lot. Have your demo just basically watching this, abusing this angle that he can just spam over for free. Make sure you don't die to spies. Your pyro should just be checking around. Your gun, you have three options for the gun. You can either put the gun here, or you can put the gun a bit further back here, or you can put the gun really far back. And I think it's like here. Yep. Did you say something?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so you have three options. I kind of prefer this one. Actually, no, sorry. I like this one the best. This one can get spammed from the angles. It's okay, but I just feel like this one's a bit better. This one is super passive, and it's quite nice if you're scared about leaving or whatever. You want to have a safe exit, etc. Yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. Dispenser should always be here. Put your heavy in this side tunnel here, and he basically holds this by himself. He has this pack if he needs it. A bit risky rotating for that pack sometimes. And yeah, just tank your heavy a bit, like arrow him whenever he needs it, and he can just pretty much hold this by himself. Then what else? Yeah, your sniper has to be really careful with his life, because losing your life here means that people can just walk slope for free. The sniper will like 9 times out of 10 be using this crate, so you can like set up your shot properly before you peek it, and just as long as you learn the angle. So I don't know what it'd be like that or whatever it is. Sometimes snipers go like they use this door place as well, so just be conscious of that, because snipers can get like free picks here, because often snipers on defense won't be watching this area, so be conscious of that. Yeah. The other thing your sniper can do, if he wants to be a hero, he can like rotate here, and if they're like holding in tunnel, as long as you got your flank protecting you, be conscious of spies. This is just asking for you to get stabbed. This is super aggressive, by the way. Yeah, you can just go for a hero shot on the medic or something there. Generally though, your main job is just holding this sight line so that they can't walk up, because like I said, as soon as they get here, it's really hard to hold. It's gonna be, yeah, so you just can't let them up like that. What else? Yeah, your scout is just in here with your team. Your spy should be coming where they're going all the time. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, the other thing you need to watch out for is spies will generally, like 9 times out of 10, be like around this area. So just be conscious of that, because that's like by far the safest place they can be, and they will always be looking for picks on the flank. So as soon as you go in this kind of area, expect to get stabbed. When you're leaving, you want your heavy. Your heavy can go like here when you're leaving, because like on heavy, generally you're gonna die anyways, so you might as well do a massive flank before you die. So you can just stay here, and then like as they come on cart, just shoot the crap out of them, and you're gonna buy time on cart, or you're gonna buy whoever's standing here. You just get massive damage, really. Your soldier can also do the same thing. That works pretty well. Yeah, I recommend this spot, or like when you're leaving, and it's gonna buy you team time, because it's quite a long way from here to the next point, so getting a scout pick here is pretty nice, or entry pick or whatever. And like often teams will be so focused on chasing that they will completely forget that this spot exists, and so you can get free picks. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, this is barbecue, because there's like a barbecue down there. When you're pushing up, yeah, so they'll be pushing up this way. I generally recommend just holding here. You put your gun either here, or you put your gun here. Either's fine. Both obviously have their perks and cons. This is more aggressive, get better like coverage, but this one is like more passive and a bit safer and protects your team all the way up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your dispenser should be here. Med just buffs everyone. Your demo's just kind of peeking. Be careful though, because this is actually like really hard to peek for free. Snipers will often be like pre-firing this. It's a really hard hold to hold, so that's why like you don't really want to commit to this too much, because as soon as they get to like here, it's so hard to do, because the demo just puts stickies there, and that means you can no longer like, you can't peek without dying, and then the heavy can just tank an Uber and just like destroy, because it's just destruction as soon as your heavy gets here. So yeah, like the order you want to do it is demo puts stickies there, heavy walks in, heavy takes Uber, destroys. This is just destruction. So yeah, that's another reason why you might want your entry like more passive like that. This hold is not a good hold, so don't expect to hold it for very long. It's essential that you make sure you have players up for last. That's pretty much it. Your flank should obviously be trying to deny the sniper. They just play on this right side. They can also get pretty good spam here, and that can like shift the focus and give you a combo space. And obviously your sniper can also like deny pretty well. Either just playing like flank side. Just make sure you're with players. Make sure your flank's like covering you really. Because you can deny this like slope, and you can deny from up here as well. Even like super this is super aggressive. I wouldn't really recommend this because you're just gonna die, but yeah, snipers can do a lot of work on this as well. Last push, last defense. Okay, put your gun on top of this crate. Usually you can have your dispenser in here, your medic's just kind of in here. It is quite dangerous for your meds So just make sure you got your pyro like reflecting any spam coming towards him. Your heavy can just kind of be around anywhere as well. Doesn't matter too much. Then your flank will be like holding this area, and your main job is trying not to give their sniper this sightline. Use this like wall up here, and use this pack so that you can heal up, and you've got health, and then you can just control. And then like if you get conch or whatever, you can go a bit deeper and flank them. It's also quite a good flank, like coming through up here and then jumping down on them can be like pretty well. You've also got like this dungeon area. Yeah, this flank area, like you can flank in like this. This can catch people off sometimes. Like people just forget it exists. Honestly, I forget it exists, so I wouldn't be surprised if other teams forget it exists. What else? Yeah, sniper. You want to be controlling this window. You'll usually be on a sniper v sniper watching that, and then you want to be like denying anyone from coming up here. Usually you'll be just watching this corner most of the time. If you just spam this corner, you're gonna get quite a lot of damage. What else? Yeah, once your defense is like failing, often it's quite a good idea to like stay right side, because up this area they kind of control this side, so you kind of have less like control there. So you might want to like shift to the flank side, and that way you can have like more protection, and you have this high ground that you can just spam onto car. Kind of like upward last. It's the same kind of concept where like you hold the other side of the map now because they've taken that side of the map. Yeah, not too much to say about it, really. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything. I think that's most of it. Have you got any questions, or?
Is the battalion's backup in this point great? Like I'm thinking when we reach the last point, someone, our soldier can just go battalion's backup.
Yeah. I'm always a bigger fan of Conch because it favors like more aggressive playstyle. I just think it's better than Battalion's backup because you just pound people and you get health for it. Like that's pretty insane. Battalion's backup is also good though. It favors more of a defensive like stance where you're just holding. Yeah, I honestly prefer Conch because like you conch in and you can just do so much damage and then get loads of health back. But yeah, it's up to your soldier what he prefers. In my view, like Conch is almost a straight upgrade. But
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Like yeah, I mean when I play soldier, I pretty much always run Conch on defense. Like it's just super strong, and it just means that you can have a more enjoyable game because you can just run into teams like a madman. So
Ah yes.
cool.
So,
Killed.